Oh my God! It don't look bad. What is going on? Ah! Woo! What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back at it again today with another video. I'm feeling very, very nice and frisky today. I just got a brand new cut. Look at that nice cut right there. I got my beard all trimmed and lined up. Looking good, feeling good. Hopefully that'll end up making the day good, right? We are at Dick's Sporting Goods today. A little bit different than normal. We've been going to Walmart a lot, but I just had to give them a break. Getting a little tired of going to Walmart, the crazy looks that I get from people. So yeah, let's give old Dick's a try today for today's video. I'm gonna be attempting a fishing challenge today that I don't know if I've ever seen on YouTube. Now that's not to say that somebody hasn't tried it, but I don't think I've ever seen it. And it's one that's been requested by you guys quite a bit, and I think you're gonna enjoy. Let's hop in here, see if we can find the ingredients for today's little video stew. As you guys probably know by now, I love me some Googan baits. I mean, the soft plastic baits, all the different styles they make, the colors, I'm a big, big fan. And I hear Dick's actually has them. So I'm running a little low in the Fishing Man Cave. Normally I have a ton of Googan baits. I'm actually running really low right now. So we're looking for the Googan bait section, and I'll tell you exactly why. What is it about the kitty rod section that just gets me distracted every single time? It's like I'm just amazed by how big and just the different options in the kitty rod section. I mean, I guess it's a good thing. That means more kids are starting to get into the sport of fishing, but it's crazy to me every single time. Dude, look at that thing. Oh, it's a dude perfect. I just said dude, that was perfect timing. Ha, dude, perfect timing. Pocket combo and trick shot casting game. Wowzers. Okay, let's save that for another video, but that looks kind of interesting. Well, I found one soft plastic section. I'm not seeing any Googan baits. Just zoom. Got your power baits, your Stankos, more zooms. Man, they love zooms up in here. Big bite baits, missile. They literally have everything. Man, I haven't been in this Dick's in a long time. I wasn't expecting all this stuff. Man, this is actually pretty good. I used to think of Dick's as kind of like this store that didn't have a lot of fishing gear, so therefore I really didn't come here that often. But since I've been back this one time, I've really been impressed. It seems like they've actually added to the fishing section. So big shout out to you, Dick's. Good job. Keep doing what you're doing. Here we go. I think I found the Googan bait section, but I'm not seeing every single bait though. I think there are some missing. Wait a second. Aha, they also have an end cap with more Googan bait lures. So I think they've got it kind of split up between a little section over there and this section. So we might have to use both sections. So now that I've found the Googan bait section after about 5 minutes of getting distracted by other products, the fishing challenge we're gonna be doing today is the Googan bait only fishing challenge. Now I've done this kind of a challenge before with Walmart brand lures, Academy lures, and now we're in Dick's. This is a perfect full circle. And we're gonna be using Googan baits and Googan baits only. And the idea is I'm gonna buy one pack of every single bait that Googan baits make. How many do they make nowadays? They've got the trench hog, bandito bug, crack and crawl. They've got like 4 different worms, 5 different worms, right? So that's what, 8 baits, I think. Then we'll see if they have all of them. But the idea is to buy one pack of each style of lures, go out, see if we can catch a fish on every single bait. Now we're gonna keep it interesting. We're gonna make some rules to this, okay? The first rule is we have to buy different colors for each lure. So we can't use one color that we think is gonna work really well. We have to use a different color for each one. The next rule is gonna be what makes it extremely difficult, and that is we're not gonna be able to rig the bait in a same way. So for example, we have Texas rigging, wacky rigging, shaky head, drop shot, Ned rig, Nico rig. I don't even know what else there is because it's only 6 ways. Maybe like on the back of a jig as a trailer, but we cannot use the same rig twice. But we have to get all different colors and we have to rig them in all different ways. So it's gonna be one of those challenges that's extremely difficult to complete. Definitely gonna need a basket for this mission. Let's start off with the old Googan Baits end cap right here. And guys, make sure you flood the comment section. Let me know, first of all, what's your favorite Googan bait, if you have one. Second of all, what's your favorite Googan bait color? Because I'm very interested to hear what you guys think. Looks like we've got some bandito bugs is first up. And we've got some good colors. We've got Okeechobee crawl, black blue flake, watermelon red, Bama crawl. I mean, we're gonna have to get different colors for everything. So let's just go with a black blue flake on the bandito bug. So that is lure number 1. right below those, I'm seeing some Kraken craws, which this is the one that I run out of the most. That's because I probably use it the most often as like a trailer or just by itself. But let's see, there's black and blue flake, so we can't use that anymore. So I think for this one, let's go with summer craw. Not really sure what color that is. This just looks like a watermelon and a green pumpkin mixed together. But there we go, there's number 2. Moving down to the bottom, we're getting into the wormy squirmies, and I'm seeing some Slim Shakes and some Mondo worms. So, Slim Shake worm, what color is that? Oh, that's perfect. That's my favorite Slim Shake color, and that is the natural color. I can't really explain what it looks like, but that is a different color. Look at that. The back of it's almost like a silver gold, and the front of it's kind of like a baby blue. It's very interesting. I'm a big fan of that color. And the Slim Shake worm, in all honesty, might be my favorite Googan bait, but I'm really not sure. Moving on to the big daddies, the 10-inch Mondo worms, and what colors do we have? Okay, there's a watermelon red, and we have not used that color yet. So watermelon red, sweet. So we've got 4 lures already. I think we've got 4 more to go, but we're out of options in this section, so we're gonna have to move over to the actual Googan bait section. Here we are. Okay, and I'm already seeing some of the lures that we're missing over there, like the new one, the Lunker Log, and this is their rendition of the Cinco. Now, green pumpkin, have I already used green pumpkin? Have I used green pumpkin yet? I've used natural, summer crawl, black blue flake. I have not used green pumpkin, so we're gonna do that. Boom, there we go. Little stick bait, Lunker Log, green pumpkin, gotta dig it. How can that not get bit? Next we have the old Rattlin' Ned, which is the other new Googan bait that just came out. The good thing about this is they have some really unique colors, so we're not gonna have to try too hard to get a different color. This one's called Moon Cake. What in the world is a moon cake? You guys tell me what that, I don't even know. It's not quite black and blue flake, it's not June bug, it's kind of, it looks like a freaking moon cake. So so there is that one. What are we missing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What are we missing here? Guys, I'm a little confused right now. That's all the Googan baits they have, but I'm thinking they had, oh, a dragon drop worm. We're missing that one for sure. I do not see it anywhere. That's the really small worm, like the drop shot worm. I do not see that one. And the trench hog. Did we not see any trench hog? Guys, I am not seeing the really small one, the dragon drop, or the trench hog. There are no trench hogs over here either, so we are gonna have to do a little ad-libbing right here. Luckily, back at the lojo.fishing man cave, I'm pretty sure I have a pack of trench hogs and dragon drops. We'll run home real quick, grab those. But now we're gonna need some terminal tackle, because obviously we're gonna have to rig this thing in a multitude of different ways. So let's grab some stuff really quick. I like how they've got some terminal tackle just randomly sitting right here. And you know what? I forgot about the Tokyo rig, but that will be another good way to rig something in a different way. So there we go. Go ahead and toss that in there. Just throw in some regular extra wide gap hooks. We're gonna need some of those. Ooh, tungsten weights. That's my exact favorite size too. 3/16 of an ounce. That is my go-to most of the time. We're gonna have to get those. Definitely gonna need some wacky rig worms. I like these. These are little weedless ones. Check those things out. That looks awesome. Have to get some of those. Got some shaky heads right here. Very nice. We are definitely getting, getting to where we can almost do this. Got some Nico hooks, which we could use the wacky ones as well, but these might work a little bit better for that. It's about all the terminal tackle I think that we can get here. I mean, let me know if I'm missing anything, guys, but we're gonna have to go back to the fishing man cave and grab a couple more things before we can actually do this. All right, we got our little bag o' swag here, as you guys can see. So we're gonna need to grab 2 or 3 things. First of all, we need some trench hogs, and we need a new color too, which luckily I have a couple different colors of trench hog. And there we go, Bama bug. So whatever that is, there's my pack of trench hog. Go ahead and put that in there. And we also need a pack of dragon drop worms. This color is brown gill. Yeah, we've got that. That completes our Googan bait inventory. We've got everything. And I'm also gonna bring along a handy dandy little terminal tackle box, because we're probably gonna need that at some point in time, just so we can continue to rig things differently every single time. Guys, I think we've got everything that we're gonna need for this challenge finally. And the more and more I think about it, it's going to be incredibly difficult to complete this challenge, but let's get rigged up, let's head out to the water, see if we can punch this challenge in the face. All right, guys, this challenge is going to be really hard. I can already feel it. There's some bad weather moving in there. It's the middle of the summer. It's still hot as heck, but we do have the SS Minnow Johnson, the micro boat, if we need it. Hopefully we don't. Hopefully we can successfully complete this challenge bank fishing. But what I think I'm gonna do, I've already got a drop shot rigged up on my finesse gear over here. And I feel like the little drag and drop brown gill worm, you know, a little finesse worm on a small drop shot rig. Feel like that's an easy way to get one lure and one technique knocked out quick. Let's just kind of see what happens. That's a fish on the drop shot. Come on, stay on there, buddy. Yes, 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 yes. Ah! These little jokers, I swear, they'll hurt you worse than the big bass. All right, so drag and drop worm, checked off the list. But the drop shot technique is also now off limits. So let's run back to the truck, get our next lure rigged up and our next technique figured out. For the next bait, since it is so hot and it's just like dead calm, I think I'm gonna go with the lunker log, and it's in green pumpkin, so that's gonna be a really good color for this clear water that I'm fishing. Also, just to be extra time efficient, I feel like it's kind of a no-brainer. I've already got this tiny little hook rigged up. I mean, I could easily just cut this drop shot weight off and you've basically got a wacky rig set up. Gonna rig this thing right through the center like so. And there you go. Now I've got a wacky rig set up with the lunker log. And just like that, the weather has changed again. This was the kind of weather I was expecting. So I'm glad that it's changing, but now I'm fishing the wrong type of application. You know, now a weightless wacky rigged stick bait is not ideal when there's this much water movement, and you know, now you want something that's going to kind of put off a little noise, a little vibration. The wacky rig just got bumped. Got him. Oh, better one too. Oh, he spit my lunker log. That's a better fish out of here. Woo, yeah. What's up, Joker? Woo, boy. Got him. Nice little fish on the wacky rig. So the lunker log is now down and the wacky rig is now disqualified. So we're doing okay. We kind of got off to a rough start. It was taking me a little while to get my first bite, but now we're on a little bit of a roll here. 2 down, got about what, 5 or 6 to go, but we can do this. All right, we are doing some solid work here. I think I'm gonna keep this whole worm theme going, and I'm even gonna keep the finesse system going. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. We are gonna roll with a Nico rig. So a Nico rig, very similar to what I was just using, because we're gonna keep that same hook, and we are gonna wacky rig this worm, kind of. We're actually gonna go through the back of it though, so check this out. We're gonna go in and then out the top, the same spot right there, you see that? But we're going to add a nail weight to the head of it. It's a really small nail weight. It's probably like 1/16 of an ounce. And what it's gonna do is it's gonna make the worm stand up in the water. So when it hits the bottom, it's gonna go boop, and it's gonna be standing just like that with a tail floating up. So there you go. There's your classic Nico rig. One of my favorites. Haven't used it in a while, but let's try to get number 3 knocked off the list. Actually see a little guy in the shallows right here. See if I can entice him. Oh, he got it. He ate it. Oh, I yanked it out of his mouth. Oh, at least I got my Nico rig back though. Dang, he was sitting right there. I saw him and he hammered that dang Nico rig. He was running with it too. Oh my God, I had another one, guys, but I was messing with my freaking GoPro and I couldn't get that dang hook set on that I wanted to get. Dang you, GoPro. It wouldn't cut on. I wanted it to cut on and he wouldn't. Oh, now my rig is stuck in the lily pads. No. Oh, I just broke off. Dang it. Oh, just when you start to get some momentum in a challenge like this, you do something like that. All right, switched it on up. Actually, we went back to the Nico rig. We just put it on casting gear, and I put the little weedless wacky hook that I bought in there too. I want you guys to take a second and look at that weather right there. Holy smokes. We are gonna really have to step on the gas here, because this was the weather I was expecting today. and it's rolling in. I'm estimating we got like another 30 minutes at the absolute most. Well, I think the tornadoes are coming in officially. I'm not even joking. God, this is crazy. Let me just turn around. Woo! This is nuts, guys. This is bad. We're definitely gonna have to postpone this. Try again in a little bit. All right, boys and girls, it is the next day. We got rained on and just hurricaned yesterday, as you guys saw. But that's okay, it's a new day. It's looking beautiful this morning. It's overcast, it's a little windy. And I did put the Nico rig back on because that's where we left off. I did put it back on my spinning gear, which is kind of where it belongs. It is. Got him on the Nico. Oh, gotta get him in. Yes, little guy, really little guy. But you know what? Don't matter, he counts. Little guys are so feisty. Look at that, stuck him right in the top of the mouth. Well, I like to see right there. These fish have been so feisty, it's pretty crazy. By far the smallest fish, it's not even close. Now he is a healthy guy, but he's not exactly a wall hanger per se. Let's go ahead and let him go. Whoop. Okay, so thank goodness we had only missed about 48 fish on the Nico rig. All right, so let's do a quick recap. Nico rig. Okay, well, wait a second. As far as Googan baits go, we started with 8. Now we have knocked out 3, if my calculations are correct. Slim shake worm, drag and drop worm, and the lunker log. Okay, so we got 5 left, but we have used the techniques drop shot, Nico, and wacky. I think we wasted enough time fishing and have not used the weighted Texas rig yet. I think that's what we're gonna do. But a little 3/16 ounce weight, a 4/0 hook is gonna be perfect for our next rig. All right, Mr. Watermelon Red Mondo worm, it's time to see what you are made of. And that's right, I'm gonna use the old weighted Texas rig, which is a nice rig. I hate to blow it already. Gonna have to do what we gotta do. And there we go. There's so many bass swimming around, but a lot of them are just really small. It's gonna be tough getting a Mondo worm bite. Got him! Oh, on the Mondo worm. Oh, yes. Fine. Gotta be honest with you guys, I was getting a little worried. All right, buddy. Thank you for that. I actually switched spots, and I'm out there casting to that deeper water and wood. I turn over here, I'm like, oh, there's a little bush right there. Let me cast at that. And sure enough, there he was. Just to remind you guys, on the Mondo worm. But that also means that my weighted Texas rig is no longer available. I believe we're halfway, right? 4 lures, 4 techniques down. Where do we go from here? I honestly don't know. Since the sun is like fully out and it is hot, I think the finesse move, that's just gonna be the move. So we're gonna take the old Rattle and Ned Mooncake color, which is that color apparently, and we are going to Ned rig it because we have not used a Ned rig yet. We're halfway through this challenge. I'm feeling pretty decent about it. What is a good challenge without some difficulty? I mean, honestly, if it's not difficult, I mean, what are we even doing here, you know? Here we go. It don't look bad. Got one. Oh my God, what was that? What was that? I'm fishing over here in a mud puddle. I just hooked a freaking monster. I don't even know what that was. I drive by this mud puddle all the time and it's really low right now. I mean, the water is incredibly low. Well, I've come to the conclusion that that was a carp, a big one. Now, why it's in here and why it's trying to eat a Ned rig worm, I don't know the answer to those questions, but whoa, whoa. I got whatever it is. Oh my God. Look, whoa, it just went airborne for my Ned rig. What is going on? Oh my God. Oh my God, what is happening here? Guys, I gotta go down and get this thing. Oh, what is it? Is that a carp or a bowfin? I think it's a giant mudfish. It is, it's a huge one. Oh my God, look at this joker. That's a big one too. Wow, look at that. I think that's what I was hooked on the first time. Oh my God, make sure there's not an alligator like bearing down on me here. Oh, these things they got a mouthful of teeth, guys. If you ever
come across one of these jokers, be very careful. Here you go, you're free. What in the world? Okay, so let's recap what just happened. I just caught a monster bowfin on a Ned rig, on light gear. He actually hit it top water. I know you guys heard that. God, he bent my freaking Ned rig. Look at this crap. This is how strong these dudes are. Look at that. I mean, he like bent it. That is nuts. Hey, I'm counting that. That counts. That we landed that fish. We got the hook out of his mouth. All right, the rattling Ned is knocked off the list, and the Ned rig is knocked off. So we've got 5 lures down, 3 to go, 3 techniques to go. We might actually do this. This is possible. We might actually complete this. If I'm not mistaken, we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. We've got the 3 crawl and creature baits. We've got the bandito bug, we've got the crack and crawl, and we've got the trench hog. It's just getting hotter and hotter and hotter. So, all right, boys, we are struggling here. We are dying. Have not had a bite since I caught the bowfin, which in YouTube time's only been a couple minutes, but in real life, it's been like 2 hours. And it is officially the hottest part of the day. So we are switching to straight up deep water pattern. So what I have here, I've tied on a jig, and I have the bandito bug as a trailer because I have not used any lure as a trailer yet and caught a fish. I've also got a shaky head set up with the crack and crawl now just by itself. I am going to keep the trench hog Texas rig weightless for now, and if we need to switch, we can. But I got to find some fish deep because the shallow water bite is just not happening right now. Uh-oh, got my jig snagged. That's not gonna be good. Come on, come off. Oh, broke it off. No, that is not good. There is no actual, no actual way I just snagged on the same piece of cover, is there? I mean, is that even possible? Yes, because I just did it. Wowzers. Well, and there's break off number 2. Man, we are on a roll.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I regret to inform you that I can't take this challenge anymore, guys. Honestly, I just can't do it. Cannot do it. I have given everything I have to this challenge and trying to complete it, but I cannot give it anymore. We're pushing like 6 hours now just for today. Remember, we started this yesterday and got rained out after about 2 hours. I mean, that's an 8-hour workday trying to get this challenge completed. We just can't do it. With those last couple break-offs especially, that just like killed me, killed my heart, demoralized me on a whole nother level. But I've got 2 things to say to you guys. One, if you're hanging around because you're an awesome member of the Lojo Fishing fam and you want to hear giveaway details, just stay tuned a little bit longer. 2, I would like to formally challenge every fishing YouTuber out there, but specifically the people who created these baits, the Googan Squad, or anybody else that wants to attempt this challenge, to catch a fish on all 8 Googan baits, but you have to rig them all 8 in different ways. I would challenge them, anybody out there, Kicking Their Bass TV, Fishing with Norm, One Rod, One Reel, anybody out there, or just any of you guys who have a YouTube channel, I would challenge anybody to attempt this, whatever you want to call it, Googan bait, fishing challenge, ultimate slam. I mean, whatever you want to call it, it was freaking tough. Now, one thing this video does show is how versatile a soft plastic lure can be. I mean, you can make it fit into whatever mold you need it to get those bites, but it is hard to get 8 different kinds of bites on 8 different lures. I mean, that's just tough to do. Now, if you're hanging around for the giveaway, here's what we're gonna do. Since I failed this challenge so miserably, I'm gonna give you guys everything that I used in this video. So when I went to Dick's, I bought obviously all 8 packs of Googan baits. So all 8 of those packs will be up for grabs. Along with the actual Googan baits, I'm gonna give away all the terminal tackle that I bought. So I bought some tungsten weights. I bought a bunch of different hooks, like some 3/0 and 4/0 extra wide gap hooks. I bought some drop shot hooks, I think, some weedless wacky hooks, you know, a bunch of cool stuff like that. So all of that's gonna be in there. And if I remember correctly, it was about 80 bucks at Dick's. So that's a nice little haul for you guys. To enter the giveaway, it's very, very simple. Make sure you smash the thumbs up button saying that you liked this video and be subscribed to my channel. That's the red button right below the video. Make sure you turn the bell notification on for a bonus. Winner of all that stuff will be announced in my next upload. That's why the bell notification button is so important. It'll be in the description. Googan Baits giveaway winner. If If you see your name, get up with me. I got Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, all at lojo.fishing, or send me an email, lojo.fishing@gmail.com. As always, guys, get in that comment section. Give me your input on how I did today, maybe what you would have done differently. You know, flood that comment section with different ways that I could have rigged this stuff that I didn't even think about. I know there's a million different ways. There's a Tokyo rig kit in there that I completely forgot about. We could have tried that, but you know, there's way more than 8 ways to rig a soft plastic, but I could only come up with about 8 or 9 today. But you know what? It was a blast. I had a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am getting out of here on to the next fishing adventure. Fist bump, I'm out.